All right, man. Let's talk about Detroit Pistons, man. And obviously, there's a lot of talk that Beasley paid up his apartment and he may be back. And if is it for the most part, how the Pistons, what would kind of be if they added Beasley back, and how would it work? Because you would have Duncan Robinson, Beasley, Karis LeVert. At that point, it would be a lot of firepower. And I think the camaraderie issues is kind of losing Tim Hardaway Jr. a little bit, but you get Jay Ivey back. I think they would honestly probably be one of the favorites to win a championship through the coach. I think through the coach actually playing his players and not being on the Tom Thibodeau type of time and playing six all year. I think they legitimately have a really good mix of defenders and shooters and shooters and defenders. And I don't think it'll be overkill. I think you can mix and match matchups, but I also think if things are going really, really well, they can stay status quo. And I think at trade deadline, if it's shaky or going well, they can look to upgrade. But I think, adding Beasley to this lineup, to what they have now, I think honestly they're the favorites. I would pick them, even from a non-fan standpoint of view, to be the favorites in the East. I love Orlando. I love Atlanta, what Atlanta's done. I love the New York Knicks, but the one thing about the Knicks that worry me is that Mike Brown doesn't do anything offensively creative, and I think Cleveland is solid too. They just too small in the backcourt to win the championship, and it just doesn't mix with their backcourt. It's just your turn, my turn, and Donovan Mitchell is too ball dominant. But the thing that worries me about New York is that they don't have any offensive creativity, and the three teams that I noticed that I watched that are offensively creative. And on my main channel, I talked about this with Byron Scott in the next couple of days. You'll see it saying that he don't think today's players are smart enough to run a triangle. The three teams that I see that run offenses and they flex and they move the ball is Detroit, Minnesota, and it was another one, Detroit, Minnesota, and Denver. Those are the three teams I see run actual offenses.